Welcome back to the football rig. It's been a while. It's really been a while. I miss you guys. I miss doing the streams, man. About it, we had an international break, you know. In the international break, you get to go see your friends, your families, you go do you, enjoy life. But now we're back. The Premier League is back. What a blessing for everybody. I hope everybody feels very well. So today we're going to have a watch along. Fulham versus Arsenal, even though Manchester City just won versus Everton, and that took them on top of the league. Now, Arsenal, you must win. Arsenal, you have to freaking win this game, bro. This game is very crucial for Arsenal Football Club to win and to go back to the top of the league. Liverpool are going to play tomorrow versus Manchester United, one of the top matches in the whole world, actually, to watch. And stay tuned for the AAR, the after action review. That will happen probably tomorrow night or the day after. That when we're going to break down the whole Premier League fixture or the match week number 8. However, I'm so happy that we're back. Man, it's been a boring week for me, man. And when it comes to football, no Premier League, no football. We got to watch the national teams, but I'm happy that, Saudi Arabia qualified to the 2026 World Cup. So big up Saudi Arabia. We're going to see them, inshallah, in the US, Canada, and Mexico in the World Cup. So today, Fulham, they gave Arsenal a really tough time, especially in their stadium. They really gave Arsenal a couple of tough matches in the last couple of years. I remember we lost to them, we drew even, and they kind of stopped Arsenal from progressing and dropped points. So this is the time, Arsenal have proven that they can get some points against those opponents that we used to drop points. We used to drop points against Newcastle. Everybody knows that. St. James Park used to be our the team. Newcastle used to be like our, bogey team, you want to call it, in the Premier League. But now we managed to get 3 points from Newcastle. West Ham United, we managed to get 3 points, and it was really comfortably. If I'm talking about West Ham game, it was a comfortable game. We got 3 points, but the Newcastle one, it was a battle, and we managed to, find it out and find the 3 points. Moving on, today it's very important for us. Today, it's crucial. Today, we got to win. We got to keep winning. I mean, when I look to the Liverpool match fixtures, what they have in front of them and what Arsenal has in front of them, I think we have an easier run compared to Liverpool. So there's no excuse for us not to win those matches, and we need to really win them. And it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough. And I really do hope we win. So let's talk about the lineup quickly. So the lineup has Raya and the goalkeeper, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Zubimendi, Eze, Trossard, Saka, and Gyökeres. That's a really strong team for me. A really strong team. And I think we can win against Fulham easily. In the bench, we have Mosquera, Marino, White, Martinelli, Kepa, Norgard, Nwanieris, Kelly, and Max Dowman. Unfortunately, Martin Odegaard is not available due to injury. However, we're going to see how it happens. We'll see how it happens, man. And I wish all the best for us, man. It's going to be a really tough one. I want your thoughts. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me your prediction. Who do you think will score? Who do you think will, win this game? So let's wait and see, man. The game, we're going to start in about 20 minutes. I wanted to talk about what Arsenal has to do, what Arsenal have to do these couple of games. They need to really find a way to win by any means necessary. And I think when it comes to squad depth, Arsenal really has it. You can see even from the bench, we have Mosquera, we have Marino, we have White. Martinelli is coming out of the bench. So I think it's a really good opportunity for Arsenal to widen that, gap between them and Liverpool. And I hope Liverpool drops points tomorrow. Manchester City, they're the one that really scares me the most is Manchester City because, they keep winning and winning. And for me, they are, very strong contender. Liverpool as well, but City at least, they look in form. They look really sharp. Pep Guardiola found the best formation, and he's getting the best out of Haaland. This is the best version I've seen from Haaland, man. The guy is scoring left, right, and center. The guy is carrying his team, And I was saying, like, okay, Haaland, he cannot do it alone. He used to have like KDB with him. He used to have a lot of players with him. But when it comes to what I've seen so far from Haaland, damn, man, this guy is just mental, man. I've never seen a striker from in that level, in that caliber. I think Haaland is the top striker in the whole world. Him and of course Mbappe, and if you want to include Harry Kane in that pot, that's fine. But I think Haaland is just out of this world. His numbers are insane. His numbers are mental, man. The guy just keeps scoring. How much did he reach? How much Haaland did he reach when it comes to goal scoring? I'm going to check this out quickly. Let's see. Stats. Oh, my God. Erling Haaland scored so far 11 goals in the Premier League. That's insane, bro. That's insane. I mean, what the hell? The guy is just... God damn it. I mean, speaking of which, you want somebody to keep scoring. And if you're playing the fantasy league and all that stuff, I think Haaland will be your get-go. I think Haaland should be in your team every single week because, the guy just keeps scoring, man. The guy is crazy, man. And, he really improved. People used to call him like the tap-in merchant, where he just taps in the balls. But now you can see the link-up play, the pace that he has, the power. I mean, the guy is just, just phenomenal. Just phenomenal, man. And if a team that wants a number 9 and I have the choice to choose anybody in the world, I'll be honest, I'm going to choose Haaland. I know some of you are going to say Mbappe. Mbappe is good, man. Mbappe is a very, very good player. No, don't get me wrong, but Haaland, man, is just insane, bro. Haaland, and you know what? Pep got the best out of him, and also in terms of teamwork, that's important as well in a team football team. Mbappe is a little bit more a solo show. That's what I have doubt about Mbappe, because he's a solo man show. But eventually, Arsenal, we're going to see what happens. I want Gyökeres to start banging goals. I mean, if we're going to let's talk about our striker, Victor Gyökeres. He got a lot of stick. He got a lot of stick from Arsenal fans and from rival fans, and rightfully so, to be honest. When you're talking about the last couple of games against West Ham, against Olympiacos, he had a lot of chances, but he couldn't really put the ball in the back of the net, and that's an issue. That's a big issue for us because we bought him to be our number 9. And unfortunately, he was not able, to live up to the expectations so far. And when you bring somebody who was putting like crazy numbers, and he comes to a higher league, and now his numbers kind of dipped. I think that also dips him in terms of confidence. But I've seen also on the social media Arteta saying that if you're a striker, and you cannot, I mean, when you don't score in 8, 6, or whatever number of games that he mentioned, then that's not the right place for you. So what I'm trying to say, he wants him to keep going and keep trying and give it all his best. And I think Gyökeres has been doing that. But to be honest, for me, it's not enough, because we need a striker that can really score goals. Because if Saka doesn't really score, or Martinelli doesn't come out of the bench and score, or Moreno or Eze for that matter, I think we will need Gyökeres' goal. We need him to score at least 20 goals this season if we're going to have a chance to win the league. Because if you're looking at City, Haaland is banging. If you're looking at Liverpool, they are a very strong team when it comes to, even on paper. They have Wirtz, they have Isak, and all of these players did not really click yet. But if they do, and we didn't really get back into form, I think it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a big issue for us. However, I'm so happy that the Premier League is back, and I think Gyökeres, I think it's his game. I have a feeling. I have a feeling this is Victor Gyökeres' game. I think he's gonna score. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I think he's gonna score. I think he's gonna, break that curse, if you want to call it a curse. I think he's gonna really thrive this game. I have no idea. I mean, so far he only scored in Emirates Stadium, but I think this time he is gonna bang and score against Fulham in their stadium. I think he will do that. And Saka, of course. I mean, I like Saka. Saka is a brilliant player when it comes to decision making. I think he's going to put a lot of chances creation for him. Eze, one of the most creative players we have. Um, Again, because of last game, Odegaard got injured. Even though I liked what Arteta did, he played 2 10s, and that was something that Arteta does not really do very often. I would say very often. He never did that actually. Period. He never played 2 10s. When you're talking about, he played Eze and Odegaard together, and I like that he did that. I really, really like the way Arteta approached the game against West Ham. Maybe this time against Fulham, he's playing with the 2 pivots. And you know what? I understand that. First of all, it's an away game. Second of all, Fulham across the last couple of seasons, they really gave us a tough, games, and we couldn't really snatch the 3 points out of them. So for me, I would say, okay, I understand that you're going to go with your 2 pivots. You're going to go more securing the midfield. And so, yeah, I think we can win this game. But are we going to win it easily? I really don't think so. I think it's going to be like a 2-1 or something like that. Or not even a 2-1. I think it's going to be a 2-0 or 3-0 at least. Arsenal, when it comes to the defense, we're one of the top teams in the whole of Europe when it comes to defense. So I don't think that we will concede any goals this game. We have very strong back four. We're talking about Timber. We have Calafiori, Gabriel, and Saliba, and of course our goalkeeper David Raya. I think these players, when it comes to the defensive attribute, they are massive. And of course, we have in front of them Declan Rice with the defensive duties, and Zubamendi as one of the pivots as well. I think the backline is quite secure. I think the issue in this game specifically is how to break the low blocks if Fulham decides to park the bus. Fulham probably going to decide to park the bus. I don't think Arsenal are going to sit back and wait for Fulham to attack. I think we're going to take the lead. I think we're going to go and try to attack, and not really give them the chance to take a lead or anything like that. So for me, it's a must that we go strong at the beginning. If we can manage to score early in the game, like 2 goals or something, and we go to the second half, and that's when you start controlling the game, and you might even rotate the players. But we have a secret weapon, guys, in the substitution, and the secret weapon is Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino has been really banging for Spain. I mean, he's one of the top scorers in the world qualifiers. I mean, the guy is just, and when it comes to headers, specifically headers, the guy is really good. I mean, shockingly, the guy is good, man. I didn't expect Merino to be that good. I knew he was a good finisher. Don't get me wrong. We all knew Merino was a good finisher. We've seen a couple of good finishes last season, even against Real Madrid. But damn, the guy is scoring headers, man. I mean, he scored against Newcastle, that header when we drew in the first goal, and then the second goal, of course, we won with the Gabriel Magalhaes goal. But Mikel Merino, I think he is one of the secret weapons that we have on the bench. I mean, the guy is in form. And I don't know, if Gyökeres does not perform and it does not really deliver goals, do we think we're going to go back to Havertz? I mean, Havertz is going to come back soon from what I've read. And or we're gonna choose Merino. I mean, one of those two will be, one of the options for Arteta to play, either Mikel Merino or Havertz. Honestly, I prefer Merino. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I prefer Merino. I really don't really rate Havertz up front. Yeah, his link-up play is good, and he presses good, but nah, I'm sorry, no, man. For me, Merino, man. If you're gonna go with another attacker and Gyökeres has not been firing up, and you need somebody to change, and I think Merino is your guy. Don't get me wrong, Marino's is good, man. Marino's is delivering. Marino's scoring, and in the big stages, he scored against Madrid. He's scoring against Newcastle. I mean, if you want the guy who's gonna crash the box, I think he is your guy. The other attacking weapons that we have in our arsenal, pun intended, is of course Martinelli, our super sub. He's been really in form last couple of games. Every time he comes in, he scores. So I'm very happy to see Martinelli, grasping every opportunity that he has, because when it comes to form, he really dipped in form. He dipped so badly in the past 18 months. I mean, I don't know what happened to the guy. I mean, I used to rate him a lot, but in the last 2 years, his form has been in a dipping trajectory. But the other player is Nwaneri. Ethan Nwaneri is a top player. I think he has to have an opportunity, and we renewed his contract. I mean, and we promised him, from what I understand, to play more in the central areas and the central role. So I think he has to have his chance. He has to try. I mean, play him as well. I mean, look, for instance, it depends on the scenario how the game will go, right? If, let's say, we reach to the minute 60 or minute 70 and the score line is still 0-0, I think we should, either drop Zubamendi or drop Rice and play Nwaneri. And the other way around, if we are, ahead, let's say we are 2-0 or 3-0 up, then okay, you can also play in one area, but you can, move Eze out, let Eze rest and play in one area. So the changes should be depending on the scenarios, and that's where the in-game management is important. And so far, Mikel Arteta, when it comes to in-game management, he's been impressing. He's been impressive. I'll give him this. I mean, compared to last season, where I criticized him a lot when it comes to in-game management, Arteta really improved in that front. I think his in-game management has been, very, very good this season. A couple of times he has substitutions that I really don't agree with, and yet they turned out to be the right one, the right call. And I put my hands up and say, okay, Arteta, I mean, you called it right. I'm gonna give you your flowers. And you got to give credit when credit is due. You cannot be an ignorant and say no, and you're waiting for him to flop. So you say, oh, I told you so. That's not how it works, bro. Especially for me. I mean, for me, I want what's best for Arsenal. If the substitution that Arteta is doing, or the play style, or the way he plays or approaches game works out and he gets the 3 points and wins, I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm an Arsenal fan and I want him to win. I don't want my club to win. So if he finds a way to win, I'm gonna praise him. Even if it's defensive, all that stuff, I couldn't care less. For me, winning is winning. You gotta find a way to win. You gotta find a way to get those 3 points. And if you are in the knockout stages, you do your best to get the win. And this is what we've been doing so far. And that's why I'm so happy with Arteta. Even though I'm upset about the Manchester City game where we dropped points in Emirates. I'm upset even against Liverpool when we dropped points. But at least I can say, okay, you dropped points against the two main contenders in the league. You didn't really drop points when it comes to the mid-table teams or anybody else. And I got to give you credit for that. And so far, I hope you keep, this momentum. I want to keep going. Keep digging, and we gotta keep winning. That's it. Don't forget about what Liverpool does. Forget about what City is doing. Just focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do. What you can do is you're gonna face this X team or Y or Z, and you have to win. That's what you can do. What happens to the other team, that's out of your hand. So forget about it. Completely forget about it. And the players are coming down to the pitch. The game will start soon. So yeah, for me, just focus on yourself. Believe, I believe we can win the league. But the question is, there are two questions people actually conflate is, can Arsenal win the league? The answer is yes. But are Arsenal gonna win the league? That for me is yet to be determined, because we haven't seen it so far from Arteta. So I cannot sit here and blow my chest, say yes, we can. I've seen it before. I cannot claim that. I cannot, presume that. But as an Arsenal fan, absolutely, I want Arsenal to win. It's even if it's with Arteta or without Arteta, I will always back up my team and say, "Let's go, Gunners! Let's go!" Oh, a lot of players also from Fulham are ex Arsenal players. We're talking about Awobi. They have ESR or Emil Smith Rowe in the bench as well. Lino and the goalkeeper. Those used to be an Arsenal players, but now they are, playing for Fulham. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe. The game is going to start soon. And give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your predictions. Who do you think will score first? And yeah, let's go. Marco Silva, man. This coach is a really good coach. And that's why I'm just going to say it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal. But once we get the first goal, I think it's going to snowball again, a snowball on top of their head. I think that's what's going to happen. But if Fulham manage to drag the game up to minute 70, 80 without, without goals, it's going to be a tough for Arsenal. And funny enough, here's a funny stat. The average of goals between Arsenal and Fulham is 2.9 per game. So stay tuned, guys. I think this game's gonna have a lot of goals based on the statistics, of course. Does not mean it will happen today, but in average, we see 2.9 goals when Arsenal play Fulham. So I think that's a good stat for even fans that don't have a dog in the fight. I think they will enjoy the game, having a lot of goals. Absolutely, that's one of the best part about football is when teams scoring goals. It kind of spice things up. You don't want a lame game. Imagine just sitting here for 90 minutes and it ends up 0-0, man. What a waste. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. But yeah, man. Let's see. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Arsenal fans? What's up? What's up? Okay, the timer is ready. Once the kickoff start. Oh la la. Oh la la. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited, I've always felt excited to watch Arsenal. Even at our worst times when we were really bad. For some reason, I always enjoy watching my team, even though we used to lose a lot. We used to be the banter club, but I always enjoy watching my club. I always enjoy supporting my club. But now, the expectation is quite high. We are expected to win something. We want to win the league. We want to win the Champions League. For me, I want to win everything. I'm a greedy motherfucker. I'm so greedy. Rawr, I want everything. I want every cup. I want the Carabao Cup. I want the FA Cup. I want the Champions League. I want the Premier League. I want them all. I want them all. And I think a lot of Arsenal fans have the same feeling, that because, we're starving here. 5 years without a trophy. That's starvation. That's haram, bro. Haram. You cannot go 5 years without a trophy. So a win here is a step closer. I'm not gonna say. I mean, for me, when it comes to, who's gonna win this Premier League, I still have Liverpool as favorites, but I think we are second favorites, and City are gonna be third favorites for me. So nothing really changed so far. I mean, if Liverpool start really dropping points against Man United and more games, then my head would change. My head would swift to the other side and say, interesting. I mean, I had Liverpool, and everybody had Liverpool. Like 90% of the people had Liverpool because of the signings they had. They had a crazy summer. I mean, they signed Isak, Verts, Ekitike, Gyökeres, Frimpong. I mean, they spent like 300-400 million in one window, and they are the reigning champions. So obviously and logically, you would say Liverpool are going to win the league. And the game started. Let's put it like one. Okay, the game started, ladies and gentlemen. Behind a minute, but I'm gonna get it right. Okay. There we go. Now, now we are coherent with the timing. Let's go, Arsenal. Arsenal, let's go, man. Gyökeres pressing the goalkeeper. Saka. Okay, the pressing gave us something now. Throwing. Oh, that's not a throwing. That's against us. Okay, I thought it was in our favor. Mm. Ball back to Lino. There we go. Oh. Okay. First touch for Arsenal. Calafiori. Trossard. And a foul. Foul for Trossard. Good. Let's go, Arsenal, man. Big up the Gunners. Calafiori goes back to Gabriel Magalhaes. To Saliba. Timber up front to Gyökeres. Can he do it? Nah. Leno comes for the rescue and catches the ball. Gyökeres got to score, man. And if there is any penalty that comes in Arsenal's favor, I want Gyökeres to take it. I don't want Saka to take it. Not because I don't like Saka or anything, but just for the reason I want the guy to get some of the confidence, And it will be a cross, but cleared by Arsenal. I just want, Gyökeres to get some confidence so that he can, get on track of scoring, because I think he's a good striker and a good footballer in general. But he hasn't really found his feet in Arsenal yet. And so far in the first 7 games in the league, he's not been as he didn't live up to the expectation. I thought he would do better than this, honestly speaking. Saliba to Gabriel Magalhaes, two the best defenders in the world, in my opinion. Saliba to Gabriel. Arsenal playing from the back. They're trying to drag Fulham out of position. Timber to Rice. There we go. When it comes to Rice and Zubimendi, I'm always, worried that the two cannot, coexist at the same in the same team and the same starting lineup, because sometimes I think they occupy the same spaces, to be honest. But I hope they got to know each other more. The communication got better between them, so they don't really occupy the same space and be more effective in terms of coverage of spaces, and making the right runs, making the right passes. But I believe they can coexist. And Rice said it recently that he found himself to be more box to box recently because of the transformation that happened under Arteta. In West Ham, he used to play as a pure number 6, as a DM, but now he's more getting used to being box to box midfielder, and he's doing really good. He's doing very, very well. William Saliba. To Trossard. Trossard. Man, Trossard lost the ball. Oh, nothing. Oh, nice, nice. Calafiori. Rice, long ball. Saka. Nice control by Saka. Nice first touch. Let's go. Saka cuts in to Timber. Timber, man. This guy, Mr. Consistent. If you want Mr. Consistent, it is Timber. Trossard, what the hell was that? What an awful cross from Trossard on his weak foot. So, Mr. Consistent, I mean, the guy has been so consistent this season. What a signing from Arsenal, and he turned out to be one of the top players that we have. And I'm so happy to have Timber in the squad. I'll be honest. Man, this is just me or it's kind of hot here, man. Trossard, nice. Saka, but Timber got Rice. Eze, Trossard. I mean, I'm gonna go crank up the AC, man. This is hot, hot. All right. And a free kick for Arsenal. Rice to Saka. Ross. Oh, cleared by hold on. Calafiore again to the other side, but hell. Saka again. And a throwing. Come on, Arsenal. I think we look a little bit hasty. We need to calm down a little bit and just try to find the gaps. We have the right players when it comes to creativity. When it comes to Eze, Saka, I think those two players, one of the most creative players in the Premier League. So they just need to calm down a little bit and just, play it in the right way. Oh, nice pass to Gyökeres. I mean, you should shoot, man. You should shoot, not pass, man. You should shoot. You're the striker. I know it's on your weak foot, but give it a try. That was a bad cross from Gyökeres. Good run, though. Good run, but bad pass. Or cross. Calafiore. Ah, Gyökeres, man. If anybody I want him to score is Gyökeres, man. He needs to get, that just that little bit of confidence so he can, I think he will snowball, to be honest. I really believe he will snowball once he get, the rhythm of it and get a little bit of taste of goals. I think he's gonna keep scoring. I don't think he's gonna stop there. I mean, you brought a player on his peak of his powers. 27 years old. I mean, you're not young. You're not waiting to be developed or anything like that. Oh my God, Fulham! And ooh, what a pass! Went through Wilson. Trossard, nice. Gabriel Magalhaes, the beast, man. A monster, man. Fulham got momentum now. I mean, it's a derby anyway, so yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to have some momentum. But come on, Arsenal. You know? I mean, I'll be honest, we look a bit shaky here, man. I don't see that fluidity, that smoothness. Is it because of the international break? Is it players are a bit tired? I don't know. Oh my God, Gabriel, what a mistake. Back to Wilson. Wilson, counter attack for Fulham. Oh, what a pass in the back lines. No. Ooh. Awobi was gonna score. Holy shit. Oh shit. I mean, Raya, man. Awobi cross and holy crap. Man, Fulham are looking dangerous. What the hell's going on here? Arsenal did not find their feet yet. I mean, by the way, City are sitting on top of the league right now. It hit Zubimendi on the knee. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Come on. Eze to Saka, back to Eze, and long ball, but nobody to follow up on that. Anderson goes back, but Trossard is there. Good. No, Gabriel! No! What's going on, guys? What's going on? Ooh la la! Fulham are looking dangerous. And Gabriel looks shaky. Please, I don't want this bozo gene back. Please, Gabriel, get your head straight. Get back in the game. Come on, Arsenal. Saliba. 3 shots so far from Fulham. 0 shots for Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. Fulham are looking really dangerous. And we're just sitting back. I mean, I didn't see a single attempt from Arsenal so far. That's really concerning, and worrying to be honest. First 15 minutes, Arsenal really didn't look so convincing whatsoever. Fulham looked more dangerous. They attempted a lot. Zubimendi to Timber. Back to Zubimendi. Come on, guys, do something. Did all Arsenal players were in the international games? I think so, man, because they look tired. They look exhausted. Gabriel, please don't. Okay. Trossard. Calafiori. Man, Calafiori was all the way up front. This guy, man. This guy. I think he needs to help Trossard even more. You can't leave just Trossard alone. He's not really that, that player you can leave alone. Saliba. Timber. Long ball from Timber. Trossard. Nice touch. What a goal! What a goal! Is it offside? Is it an offside? Man, that's an offside! What a goal from Calafiori! Oh man! Wow! Calafiori, man! It was. Oh, that's an obvious, man. Yeah. That's man, Calafiori. How the hell are you offside? You are even ahead of Gyökeres. What the fuck? Well, wow. What a what a strike from Calafiori, man. Shit. The guy can shoot, eh? No joke, he can shoot. But it was an offside. Oh man, what a shame. Shame, man. Nice Timber, man. Oh, mistake from Timber. Oh, counter attack. Got cleared by Zubamendi. Awobi. Oh, cross, Sinson, whatever his name is. Holy crap. Okay, foul. Okay. Free kick for Arsenal. Man. Woo. What a game. It's been a good game so far. But that shot from Calafiori, man. Holy crap, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. You don't see a lot of defenders who actually, shoot a ball like that. And we've seen he can shoot. I mean, what was it? Yeah, the goal against Manchester City. That goal, man. Woo. Declan Rice to Timber to Saka. Oh, Saka, come on. Oh, oh, shot from Fulham, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is starting to become, الله معاك الله معاك الله مع الكل ان شاء الله يا رب يا حمزه ثانكس. Man, Arsenal are not looking so well, man. I think this is the first corner for Fulham. Holy shit. What's happening there? Another corner? Another corner for Fulham. Another corner for Fulham. Is he going to pass to Owobi? Cross. Oh, what the hell was that? Did he shoot his head? Foul for Arsenal. Great. Oh yeah, that was a clear foul. Okay. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Saliba to Timber. I'll be honest, guys. My confidence went from here to down here. this game, man. But I think a goal will just, break that and just regain the confidence. But so far, if I'm being fair to Fulham, man, they're playing so good, so well. And thank God that we're still standing with 0-0 so far. Rice. Saliba. Saka. Back to Saliba. Eze. We haven't seen anything from Eze so far. Eze, careful. Okay. Saliba. Long ball from Saliba. Trossard. The first touch, Calafiori. Trossard. Trossard. Trossard lost the ball. Nice. Rice. What the? Man, man, these players look, man, so exhausted, so tired, man. And there's a word in Arabic, I want to say it, but I'm gonna keep myself saying it. Nice, Saliba, man, nice. Start. No, Timber, nice, right, nice. Saka cuts in, shoot, but deflected by the defense. A free kick for Arsenal. Throwing actually. No, Trossard. Ah, what you doing, man? What you doing? Zubamendi. Timberman. I like Timber. Eze. Come on, Eze. Saka. Dribble, pass, and cross, but Sissignon. Nice. Saka again. Come on, Saka. What about Trossard? Oh, Timber. Oh, what you doing? What you guys doing? Nice, Saliba, man. Zubamendi to Rice. Trossard. Come on, guys. At least a shot, man. Shoot the ball, man. Try to shoot. The Saliba chant. I love the Saliba chant, man. Leno to Sissignon. Nice. Saliba, man. He's pressing all the way up there, man. Wow. Calafiori. Calafiori is playing it everywhere in the pitch except the left back. Everywhere in the pitch except the left back. Oh my god, this Calafiori guy. That will be nice. Nice, Timber. Nice. Timber got the best out of him. Come on. Raya. Goal kick. Oh, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is ahead. Big up. Big up, Hanno. Big up, bro. Congratulations, Hanno, on the win. 3-0 against, you deserve that. Who you played? Forgot who you played. What was it? Oh, Nottingham Forest, yeah. You played Nottingham Forest. Man, I think you're gonna be the reason why they're gonna sack Ange Postecoglou. Yes. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, Wilson, shot! Oh my god, man. Oh my lord. What am I watching here? Yeah, man. I saw the first half was like 0-0. I was like, this is gonna be like a sketchy 1-0 or hit and run or that kind of thing. But you guys actually dominated them in the second half, and you deserve the win. So now you're sitting solidly on sixth in the Premier League table. So you've done your part this week. But Arsenal so far, man, they're not looking good, to be honest, Hanno. If I'm being fair and square with myself and my team, we don't look so good. And I hope what happened to you guys happened to us. Like in the second half, we turn up different. But I think Zier is going to be so happy. I just saw like Bayern Munich is leading 1-0. Harry Kane scored, so at least one of us is happy watching his team. Gyökeres, man. 2 touches, Gyökeres. What is this, man? There we go. Trossard, no. Oh my god. Nice, Gabriel. Let's go, man. Yeah, bro. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and defend him now. I'll just wait until the end of the game. But so far, he's been shit. To be honest, he has been shit, Hanno. You don't need to throw salt in the wound, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. I hope what happened to you guys happens to us. Like we look really shit in the first half, but I hope in the second half, something changes. So we'll wait and see. The game is still, it's still early to judge in the game. 30 minutes. But we do play like wankers, man, so far. I'm not gonna lie. Fury. Cross, but nobody to follow up. Timber again. Easy back to the goalkeeper. Man, Hanno, no way you are winning the league with this football. Man, no way we're gonna win any game, yet alone the league, man. Let's first win the game, and then we can talk about the Premier League, bro. What are you talking about? Don't jump, man. Don't jump. Don't skip. Oh man. Eze. Come on, Eze. Do something, Eze. One magical touch. Oh, I said magical touch. No, not losing the ball. Holy crap. Ooh, that was a sneaky cross. Shit. I don't think he meant it. Wow. You think, Hanno? You think Awob is going to score? I doubt it, man. If anybody going to score, oh, cross. If anybody going to score from Fulham, I think it's going to be Jimenez. I don't know why, man. When I see that guy's face, it gives me the creeps, man. I think he's the one who's going to score. Kearney, the captain of Fulham, is down. Is medical treatment. I don't know what happened. Was there like a flash or anything? Still, medical treatment is being. Uh, oh, there's Josh Kroenke with Berta. Man, we really look shaky. We don't really look so good so far. 30 minutes into the game, and I haven't seen a single shot from Arsenal. I haven't seen a single dangerous ball, even chances created. We look flimsy. We look clunky. We look, as bad as it gets. I don't know if the international break took a toll on the players in terms of fitness, in terms of stamina and all that stuff. I mean, really, the players look somehow exhausted. Ember, Zubimendi, again, we need to find a way to break down Fulham because so far they're playing very well. I mean, you got to catch them on the transition at least. At least you punish them when they go all the way in front like that. Throw a long ball. You have Saka. You have Gyökeres. There we go. Gyökeres, nice. Saka, Rice to Calafiori. I mean, you got to find a way to really punish them when they go all the way front like that up front. That's how it is. If you're not dominating the ball and playing position-based football, then you have to punish them in the transition. But we're not doing either. We're not punishing them in the transition. We're not controlling the ball. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Zubimendi, maybe in 1 year is a solution. Maybe even Marino is a solution. But something has to change. I mean, I don't see us, cracking Fulham with this lineup so far. We need another player. Something has to change. The lineup is not working, to be honest. The ball is not balling. Saliba, Saka. Nice. Timber. Ay, Timber. Trossard. Calafiori. Shot! So, our first corner in the game. I mean, you got to give credit to Marco Silva. I mean, he set up his team really, really good. They are so disciplined. They are, playing very, very well, offensively and defensively. I mean, so far, I hope I jinxed them. Rice. Oh, Eze shot, but easily read by Fulham. Easily read by Fulham players. Saliba, no. Saka. Jimenez. Foul against Jimenez or Saka. Played it quickly. Rice. Rice, rice, baby. Nice. Declan. Saka. Oh, nice. Nice. Gyökeres. Shot. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Oh, that was the first attempt for Arsenal so far the whole game. But Gyökeres, he should have scored that. Come on. What the ball from Saka. He puts the ball through to Gyökeres, but he missed it. God damn it. Ah. He missed it. Come on, Gyökeres. You're getting the chances. You better finish them. You're getting the chances there. You know, as an Arsenal fans, we're running out of excuses to protect you, you know? Oh my God. Come on. Saka. Again, is taking his man. Cross. Calafiori. Nice shot from Calafiori. It was a nice volley, to be honest. I mean, a few centimeters away. Timber. Gyökeres, come on, man. Saliba. Zubimendi. Ay, ay, ay. What a chance for Gyökeres, man. He should have scored that. Nice. Saka. Saka. Saka goes through. And a corner for Arsenal. Saka taking the corner. Okay. Another attempt. Ooh. Nice, Rice. Man, what a player, Rice. Oh, what happened there? He hit him in the head. What is that? Well, they stopped the game. I mean, even though Jimenez is the one who smacked his own player, they stopped the game because it's a head injury. That's nice. I can smack my own, teammate and then call a head injury. What is this bullshit? Substitution for Fulham. Anderson out. And they got Diop in. So the first substitution of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and that's due to an injury. Diop coming in, Anderson going out. Zubimendi to Saka on the right. To Eze. They're matching shoes, Eze and Saka. Or at least the same color. Rice. Saka, nice. Oh, corner for Arsenal. Cleared by Cuenca. Oh, now Saka. Is this like a third corner for Arsenal, I think? They say third time is a charm. Let's go. Onside and cleared by the goalkeeper. Cleared by Leno. Eze, nice. Oh. Oh man, this game is full of head injuries, bro. What's going on here? At this time, Zumendi hit him with the ball, so move. Yeah, that must have hurt, to be honest. But nothing serious. The game stopped again. I think we're gonna have like a 5 minutes added time. To be fair, because you know the game stopped quite sometimes, and most of them is due to injuries for Fulham. So I would give it like 4 to 5 minutes at a time. So let's wait and see. We're hitting the 45th mark in a couple of seconds. Let's see how many minutes he will add. Even though we're starting looking even better, like 6 minutes. So not even 4 minutes. 6 minute added stoppage time. That's fair. Marco Silva giving instruction to the players. Man, Marco Silva is doing well, man. I can't lie. His coach is not bad. Okay, nice ball from Saka to Eze. Eze, come on. Eze. Cross, but cleared by Fulham. Saka. Throw to Saliba. Gabriel to Rice. Come on, there's a lot of space. Come on, Rice. To Trossard. Trossard really didn't look so convincing so far this first half. Is it because Trossard is not playing well, or is it because Calafiori is always leaving that position as a left back and always been involved in the more central area, sometimes even up front ahead of Gyökeres? So is that really impacting Trossard's performance? I would say it's a big factor, to be honest, because when you play as a left wing, you always expect some support from the left back, but I don't see Trossard having that support, and this is what I've seen so far in this first half. Trossard cannot do it alone. I mean, he always struggles. He barely, dribbles his man. Come on, Gabriel. So Arteta needs to fix up in the second half. He has options in the bench. He has Nwaneri, he has Moreno, he has Martinelli. So he has to find the best player to come in. And I think Martinelli will be the solution for now because Trossard is not looking so sharp. Fulham, they're going to go with throw ball. Probably long ball as well into the box. And cleared by Arsenal. Cleared by Calafiori. Again, Eze. Nice. Gyökeres. Nice. Come on. To Timber. Timber. It took so long, man. It took so long. Corner for Arsenal. This is what I'm saying. You have to punish him on transition. If they are committing a lot of players up front, you really need to take advantage of that and punish them. And this is the first time I see Arsenal actually do something with with a counter attack, or at least trying or attempting to do something. Corner for Saka. Let's go into the box. Leno cleared it. Trossard. Cross. Oh, man. Trossard. Rice into the box, but too far. Too far. Too far. One more or 2 more minutes. Fulham managed to make like a compact defensive stand, I would say. And like I said, they are doing this low block, and we need to find a way to crack that. Rice. Come on, Rice. 1 more minute. Calafiori. Finally, we're seeing Calafiori in the left back. Oh. Gabriel. To Saliba. Trossard. Not Trossard. Rice. Rice. Come on, Rice. Man, Arsenal looks lost. Saliba. Timber. Saka. Shot from Rice. Oh, shot from Rice, but without any accuracy. He went for power instead of accuracy, and unfortunately, this is probably the second chance that I've seen that is dangerous for Arsenal. Man. If I'm being honest, this game is looking so devastating for Arsenal so far. 0-0. And the first half, in general, I think Arsenal did not play very well. Fulham took the charge and took the authority and imposed themselves and imposed their, tactics from early of the game. Arsenal didn't really grow into the game until like minute 35-ish, I would say. But that's when we started to see Arsenal, trying and what is going on here? Trying, and score a goal against Fulham, but unfortunately they couldn't. They couldn't score against us, and also we couldn't score against them. I mean, so far the game looks into the favor of Fulham. If I was a betting AI, I would put on Fulham because of their attempts. We had a good chance by Gyökeres shot, but it's saved by Leno. We had also the goal that was an offside by Calafiori, and the last one that I deem it that is a dangerous chance is the Rice one in the last breath of the first half, where he went for power instead of accuracy, and it went wide. Overall, I'm gonna go player through player and say, look, so far, Arsenal, not happy. I'm not happy. They look so lethargic. They look so exhausted as a team. Let me just put on the timer back so I don't forget. Hey. So, if we're gonna talk about the players' rating so far, Rye didn't have much to do because their attempts was not really shots on target. So I wouldn't say he really had a lot of saves to make. Timber looked okay, not the best version of Timber, but Timber is Timber. Saliba didn't really involve himself very much. Gabriel looked a bit shaky, I would say. Gabriel looked shaky. And Calafiori, it's good sometimes to be involved across the pitch when you try to be in the midfield. You try even sometimes to be in the striker. I've seen Calafiori be in front of Gyökeres. What the hell, man? So you're playing in every single position except your main position, which is a left back. So that's, I think, why we're seeing a dip in terms of performance and output from Trossard, because he does not have that support from Calafiori. And I think it's not working out between the two when it comes to the left flank for Arsenal. Rice, I would say, had a okay game. Zubimendi, I didn't really see much from Zubimendi. Eze, on the other hand, was completely non-existent. Saka is probably the only guy I've seen trying, at least. He's making the dribbles, he's making the runs, he's making the crosses. Is it being effective? Not really, not so far, but at least he is one of the players that are trying. Gyökeres, on the other hand, he had only a few touches. One which Saka, gave him a nice pass in the back of the defense, and he tried to attempt to shoot the ball, and he did. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper saved it. And the other one where it was on his left foot, which is the weak foot, but he decided to attempt a cross, but he also failed on that. Even though I think that it would have been better if he attempted to actually shoot the ball instead of crossing it. So Trossard, I don't know, he did look, bad a little bit, I would say, but generally, I'm not sure, is it because of Calafiori or because Trossard is not having a good game? Or is it a little bit of both? I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. Because I've seen Trossard losing the ball by himself, but at the same time, he didn't have much options there. I mean, there was no overlap from Calafiori so he can give him a throw ball. So what do you want him to do? The only option that he has is to dribble. And Trossard, he's not that elite of a dribbler. He's not really that fast. So I don't know, man. It's a tough one to say if Trossard played very well or not, or is it because of Calafiori? But anyhow, what should we do in the second half? That's the important question. That's what we need to ask ourselves as an Arsenal Football Club. I think we got to get involved. I think we need to involve Martinelli instead of Trossard. Definitely, that would be my first sub personally. I think Eze, in the other hand, really did not look so well. So I would go with either Nwaneri or Moreno. I would prefer Nwaneri because I think he's a bit tacky. I think he has, more offensive mindset. I think he has a good even creativity. When you want somebody to crash the box, of course, Moreno. You want a more of a finisher, it would be Moreno. But I think Nwaneri should have his chance. I think Nwaneri should play. I think this is his game. I think he can do a lot. I mean, and also he didn't really play in the international break, so I think his fitness level would be high. So yeah, I think Nwaneri should come in. And Gyökeres, if he continues with this form and keep missing those easy chances, then I think we should think of involving Mikel Merino up front. Definitely. I mean, if you are creating the chances for the striker, but he's unable to put them in the back of the net, then the issue is not with the tactics. The issue is not with the team. The issue is definitely with the striker himself, because if the system allows you and puts you in front of the goal 1v1 and you don't manage to score the goal, then I think that's completely on the player. That's not on the manager or his tactics. His tactics can only get you in front of the goal, but you have to finish and you have to score those opportunities. So I think if he continues to miss those easy chances, then I think Marino should come in and play instead of Gyökeres. And I'm being serious and I'm being honest, even though I rate Gyökeres and I think he's a good player, but if he's not he's not having a good game and it's not his day, it's not something to be ashamed of, but you got to react accordingly. So we'll wait and see what actually Arteta does in the second half. I think he'll wait until minute 60. I don't think he's gonna do anything until the minute 60, 65. And that's when you're going to see a lot of the changes that would happen in the game. Not before that, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to do that prior the minute 60 mark. Overall, I'm not happy with the performance. I'm not happy with the performance. I thought it would have been a better performance from Arsenal, especially City just won, and Liverpool, and we got to put pressure on Liverpool. If we do win, we're going to go top of the league, and if Liverpool drops points, I think let me see the table quickly. So let's say Liverpool, if they win, they're going to go back to being second. If we win this game, if they drew, they're going to be tied with Manchester City. So that's a big thing, And Manchester City Manchester City did their job. They won the game easily against Everton. Haaland scoring two goals, and we got to do our job. I mean, City is winning, so we have to win. You got to keep, going, and that's what we need to do as Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, man. Overall, I'm genuinely not happy with the first half. Really, really not happy. But let's wait and see what Arteta will do. I'm starting to trust a little bit when it comes to Arteta's in-game management. So I think he's gonna find a solution in the second half. I mean, he managed to do that versus Newcastle. He managed to do that against even late goal against Man City. So there are some instances where I believe that Arteta can manage to do something, and I believe I want to believe that we can win. But to be honest, this performance does not fill me up with any sort of confidence. If I'm being frank with you guys, it doesn't fill me with confidence. And Hanno said it best. I mean, if we continue playing this way, that's not a way to win leagues. Not at all. Not at all. Doesn't matter if you have, the best squad depth of the game. If you are unable to play well, and if it wasn't like Fulham and was a different team who actually can score, then you would be in deep shit. Forget my language. You're going to be in really big trouble because those teams are not going to keep missing, and if they control the ball, they're going to score. And when we talk about these big teams, I'm talking about the teams in the Champions League, the teams in even in England, when you play Liverpool, when you play Man City, you cannot give them those chances. You have to. I mean, if you're considering yourself a big team and one of the top contenders and favorites to win the league, so act like it. You have to act like it. You cannot show up with this kind of performance at all. We cannot. I'm sorry, you cannot show up like this. This is not acceptable so far, and I hope it changes. I genuinely do hope it changes in the second half. It must change. You cannot continue doing this. Oh my god. Ay ay ay. Ay ay. So guys, I think I'm gonna do the AAR tomorrow at night. So that's the after action review. You can stay tuned and hit the like button, subscribe. It's gonna be a big show. I'm gonna keep doing it for the Premier League and the Champions League. This is when I start breaking down the top teams. I mean, the European Champions League, the English teams, matches, and also the Premier League, the top 6 teams, where I break down, put the stats, and give you my thoughts, and also what is coming and how the Premier League table looks like. And is there like a shift in terms of who will win it? Is it going to be an Arsenal? Are they going to be favorites? Is it still Liverpool, or maybe even Manchester City? Even Manchester City, I think, has a big chance. To be honest, I mean, these guys know how to win. Don't get me wrong; they genuinely know how to win. They won, I don't know, 6, 7 Premier Leagues in the past 10 years. So that's a team that knows how to win. Ay ay ay. But overall, we should stay positive. We do have to stay positive, and trust that our team can win. But when we talk about history and stats and all of that, you know, Fulham gave us hard time, and I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Fulham is not an easy team to play against, and especially for Arsenal, they always, find a way to. We always find a way to drop points with them, man. And that's the frustrating part. You play very well against other teams, and then you come to those Fulhams and West Hams and all that. Those teams, with all due respect to these teams, you shouldn't be losing if you are aiming to win the Premier League. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. What's with these ads, man? Let's see the goal from Bayern Munich. Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Always, man. Harry Kane. Harry Kane is on fire, man. So the top strikers across Europe right now are Harry Kane, Mbappe, and Erling Haaland. Those 3 are really firing in all cylinders, firing all cylinders for their football club, also for their national teams. Harry Kane with England, Haaland for Norway, and Mbappe for France. I think, those players are the top 3 strikers in the whole world right now. I wish we had a striker like that. I thought we had like Gyökeres, man, but Gyökeres so far is not looking so good. The second half is about to start. The players are in the pitch, so let's get the timer ready. The ball, okay. Come on. Let's go. The game started. The second half started. Is there any substitutions? No, that's what I thought. And I'm not saying that being sarcastic or anything. I'm telling you, the only time we're going to see a sub is around the 60th minute mark. Saka. Saliba. Rice. To Trossard. See, well, that's what I'm saying, man. Calafiori is not playing as a left back. I don't know what position you want to call that. It's not even inverted left back, the traditional one that we've seen from Arsenal, like with Zinchenko or with Skelly. Foul for Saka. Okay, Rice is going to attempt to cross inside the box. Let's see. Come on, Rice, please. One of those magical deliveries. Rice inside the box and cleared by Fulham. Raya, long ball. Oh, Trossard hits a header, man. Zubimendi. Rice, Saka, Saliba. Timber. No, oh, that was too strong. The pass was with immense power. Saka couldn't really catch it. Eze inside the ball. Trossard. Shut more. Oh. Come on, man. That's an easy ball. Awful shot from Trossard. Way off the mark. Nice. Eze gets the ball back to Calafiori. Mendy. Timber to Saka. Nice. Saka. Saka. Oh! What happened there? What happened? Yeah. Cleared by Fulham, man. Ooh, that was so close. That was so close. Our captain Saka, corner. Pass. Saka. Oh man. Arsenal now trying different tactics when it comes to corner. They're not taking it straight away. They're passing it, maybe exploring or getting more space or finding a better angle to cross. Another corner for Arsenal. Cross. Oh man, that was an awful cross from Saka. Zubimendi. Mm-hmm. King. Counter attack for Fulham. Awobi on the left. Cuts in. Changes direction. Oh my god. Shot from Wilson, but over. Way over. But at least, I mean, we're trying now. Nice. There we go. I want to see Martinelli coming in, man. He's not looking so good so far. Gabriel Magalhaes back to David Raya. Saliba. Who do you guys want to come in? What would be the best substitution for Arsenal for this game in particular? That will be okay. Eze to nice Eze, and he loses the ball. Nice Raya. Zubimendi. Trossard again. See, that's what I'm saying. So when California, oh my god, what was this? Saka, nice control, and a corner. So I'm saying when Trossard had Calafiori overlapping, he found him easily. I mean, I think Calafiori needs to stick in the left back a little bit more than just roaming around. Oh, it's not a corner. Okay, it's a goal kick. And the goalkeeper just clears the ball. Timber. Zubimendi to Rice. Nice, Rice. Oh my god, Jimenez Nikit. Oh, yeah. Timber. Nice, Timber. Awobi. Dangerous ball. Ooh! Fulham. I mean, this is deja vu for me. I'm seeing Fulham dominating. What's going on? Saka? Saliba to Zubamendi. There's Trossard, man. It took so long. Zubamendi to Rice. Get it to Calafiori. There you go. Calafiori. Now cross. Cross. Nice. Zubamendi. To Gyökeres. Oh! Was there a touch from the defender? Let's see. I don't think that's an enough of a touch to consider as a penalty. Come on, Gyökeres, man. We need something, man. We need something from you. Trossard back to Gabriel Magalhaes. Man. Arsenal always playing from the back, man. I'm not seeing control in the midfield. It's like we lost the battle of the midfield with Fulham, which is weird. When you have Zubamendi and Rice, how the hell do you lose against Fulham, the midfield battle? Timber. Zubamendi. Timber. Come on, Timber. To Saka. Nice. To Eze. Eze to Gyökeres. Ay. And a corner for Arsenal. That was a nice ball from Saka to Eze, and then Eze with a small touch to Gyökeres, but unfortunately, Kunka, or whatever his name is, the Fulham defender, managed to clear to the corner. Corner for Arsenal. Inside the box, and goal! Oh, there we go, a set piece. There you go, my man Trossard scored 1-0. 1-0 from a set piece by Trossard. Out of all the players, Trossard scores a set piece. Wow. Nice, man. Nice. Man, Trossard is not having the best game, and yet he scores somehow. Well done. Let me see that. With his knee, probably. He scored it with his knee. Yep, he scored it with his knee. Nice, man. Nice. We got a goal. Set piece. Set piece FC. Who gives a crap? It's a goal. That's all what matters. A goal in the board. Come on, Arsenal. We need a second goal now to secure it. There you go. Hey, where you at? Hey, where you at, bro? Trossard. What's going on, buddy? Man, what a relief that we scored a goal, even though we were not convincing, but yet we score. Come on. Trossard again to Eze. Aye. That's an offside. Okay. Oh yeah. 7 goals from corners out of 15. Half of our goals came from corners. Can you believe that? Gyökeres. Gyökeres. To Trossard. Come on, Trossard. Come on, you got a goal. Your confidence should be high. And a cross? Well, what a cross, man. That is flop, not a cross. And another substitution seam for Fulham due to injury, unfortunately. And he just requested for the substitutions. I don't think Kearney can continue the game. It seems that he hurt his shoulder. I don't know who's gonna come in his place. We'll wait and see. Emil Smith Rowe. And Arsenal are making changes as well. Marino's coming in instead of Eze. And King is out. Okay. I thought I saw Martinelli. I think Martinelli's coming in. So Emil Smith Rowe coming in. So okay. We have Marino instead of Eze. To be honest, Eze didn't play very well this game so far. I'm not gonna lie. Trossard. What a pass from Trossard to Saka. Saka takes on his man and shoots. What's a shot from Saka? Whoa! What a dribble as well, man. And they say Saka can't dribble. Bro, Saka can't dribble. Shut the hell up, man. The decision making from this player, Saka, is immaculate, man. I love Saka. What a player. And that's what's more important than the skills and the dribbles is decision making. When to pass, when to dribble, when to cross, when to shoot, when to cut inside. And Saka has them all. Rice to Saka. And his control, man. His first touch is elite. Takes his man, takes Kevin. Oh, a foul. A penalty. A penalty. A penalty. Woo! Woohoo! Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that. I think that's a penalty. Let me see that again. Well, to be fair, it happened right on the edge of the box. It's inside the box. It looks like a penalty to me, to be honest. Look, it's a foul. There's no doubt it's a foul. But is it a penalty or a foul? I mean, it looks like inside the box. I mean, that's a very tough one to call if it's a foul or a penalty. But I think it's a penalty. I mean, this angle, I can't see it from this angle. This angle, yeah, it's a bit clear. I mean, you can see the line, and both foot of the defender and Saka are inside the box. So I think that's a penalty. Okay, the ref is gonna have another look. There's a kid who's doing, it's like, come on, what is it gonna be? And the kid is still doing it, man. Listen to this kid, bro. Oh my god. That's cute. That's very cute. Let's see what it's gonna be. Is it a foul? Is it a penalty? Let's see. Yeah, they're checking it. Look, like I said, it's definitely a foul, but is it a foul or free kick or penalty? So that's what he's checking right now, the position and where did the tackle happen. But to be honest, it's right on the edge of the box, so it's very, very difficult to. Let me see, man. Oh man, that's a tough one. I want a penalty for sure. 100% I want a penalty. Come on, man. I think all these minutes will be added in the stoppage time. Let's see. No foul, no penalty. Wow. What the hell, man? That's a bad call. That is a bad fucking call. What the hell was that call? I thought he was going to say foul at least. The guy just said no foul, no penalty, and it's not. Man, what a verdict that came out of him, man. Come on. That was a ridiculous call from the ref. Smith Rowe. Awobi in the right side. Cleared. Trossard, come on, man. Cover your man. Cover your man better, man. What is this? Awobi. Wilson. To Iwobi. I mean, you can feel the shift in momentum when they didn't give that as a foul or a pen. The game is not over, man. 1-0 is the most dangerous score you can have in world football. Okay, that's a goal kick. Nice. 1-0 lead is always the worst. I mean, one goal difference is always bad. I mean, anything can happen, you know? They can get a draw and the shift of momentum and they can get a second. I think that's an offside, yeah. So we need to score a second and kill the game. Nice. Trossard. Nice, Trossard. But, Marino! Gyökeres. Trossard! Gotta see Martinelli, man. I know he scored Trossard, but believe me, he didn't look so good the whole game. So it's only fair to give Martinelli some minutes. Mm-hmm. And easy to ride. That's the first time I see ride the whole game. Zubimendi, come on. To right side. Kill the ball there, man. I should have went up front, not back. Trossard needs to leave the pitch. I know he scored, but he didn't really look convincing, to be honest. Saliba. Timber. Or maybe we can see in one area as well, instead of Gyökeres, and play Marina up front. That is also a valid option. But let's see what Arteta does in the next couple of minutes. It's like a quiet spell phase of the game, you know? Nothing really happening so far for Arsenal. They're just observing. Observe and monitor the situation and see what to do. But I hate to be a reactionary person. I like to be proactive. And, you know, we need a second goal. We definitely need a second goal. Raya. Long ball from Raya. Nice, Timber. Ah, man, I just jinxed it. I'm not going to say nice again. Okay. Smith Rowe retrieves the ball, man. He goes to Iwobi. The 2 ex-Academy Arsenal players and Arsenal first team players as well. Mm-hmm. Iwobi. Iwobi shifted to position. He used to play on the left, but now he's playing on the right. Nice, Saka. Wilson played as fast. Iwobi changes the direction of the ball. Oh my god, to the left side. Dangerous ball from Fulham and cleared by Arsenal. And a foul. Nice. Nice. You need to break the rhythm. Kill the game. Kill the ball. Because currently Fulham on the uprise in terms of momentum. You need to kill the ball. Take it slow. Gabriel, man. Gabriel, what a beast. What a beast, man. I love this guy, man. Brilliant defending from Gabriel Magalhaes. The ref is pointing on his at his clock for some reason. I think he's gonna add a lot of stoppage time, if I'm being honest, after what I've seen, especially the VAR, controversial decision that he made. I think it's gonna be like 8 minutes minimum, 8 minutes added. Raya, long ball. Nice. There we go. Timber. Come on, Timber. Oh, yeah. Gabriel, man. Gabriel. A lot of balls are passing through Gabriel, man, since the first half. Nice. Nice, two cards. Hey, that's a foul. And a yellow card. That's a yellow card. That should be a yellow card. That was a dirty foul. No yellow card. Man, this referee, man. No yellow card, no foul, no penalty. What the hell's going on here? Gyökeres. Crossart. Sessignon clears it. Nice, Timber. Man, this fucking referee is ridiculous. Anderson taking the foul. Nice. Fair by Arsenal defense. Come on, Gyökeres. Will be. Mm-hmm. When are we going to score the second goal? And when are we going to see Martinelli? And when are we going to see Nwaneri? Mikel Merino cannot be the only player you trust. Saka? Oh, yeah. Nice idea, but poor execution from Saka. Fury. Gyökeres. Again. Again, Gyökeres. Again. Oh, yeah. I don't care, Hanno. Hold that! Hold that! You think that I care how we score, Hanno? I couldn't care less, bro. Corner FC. You think you're bantering me by calling me Corner FC, man? I couldn't care. I don't give two shits how we score, Hanno. As long as we do and as long as we win, I don't care how. A goal is a goal. If we score a penalty, if we score a set piece, if we score a corner, if we score from open play, I couldn't care less. Adama Traore coming in. Man. Adama Traore really scares me, man. This guy just runs. I think Trossard went out. Yeah, Trossard. Obviously, Trossard who's gonna leave the pitch. And Martinelli came in, man. Finally, we see Martinelli. I mean, about time. About goddamn time we see Martinelli. Why the hate, Tano? Why the hate? Why the hate? I mean, we are winning, so why the hate? Big up to you, Daniel. Big up, Daniel. I know. I told you, and I'm gonna repeat it. I don't care how we score. Set piece, penalty, I couldn't care less. So if that upsets you, so be it. I care about 3 points, man. What Gyökeres done in this game? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. See, I'm an honest guy. You know, if he plays shit, I'm going to tell you he's playing shit. And again, the VAR cleared, no penalty. Well, it wasn't a penalty, to be honest, but the first one was, at least. Martinelli again. This Martinelli came in, he looked really electric, man. He just revived this team a little bit. In the long run, I am concerned, Daniel. I am concerned because we bought this player to score goals, and so far he's not been scoring goals. So yes, it does worry me in the long run, but in this game in particular, I'm happy that we're winning so far. So I'm not gonna jinx it and say we won, but so far we're winning. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But yes, it does worry me in the long run and concerns me, because when you buy a number 9 and he doesn't score, which is the main reason why you bought a number 9, it should concern you. And to be fair, he had a couple of good opportunities, but he didn't really capitalize on them. So I'm not gonna sit here and defend him and say, oh no, he's gonna be the best striker in the whole league. But it is what it is. I mean, what do you want me to say or do so far? Mikel Merino. Who do you support, Danielle? Do you support Chelsea as well? Like Hano? Oh, Saka, what a poor control from Saka and a goal kick for Fulham. Who do you support, Danielle? Let me know in the comments. Are you a Chelsea fan? Chelsea fan. Well, in this case, I'm going to say congratulations to you as well. You and Hano, since you guys won convincingly against Nottingham Forest. Where do you see yourself in this season, Danielle and Hano? Do you guys think you're going to compete? I mean, isn't it obvious, Daniel? I thought it was obvious. I'm doing a watch along about Arsenal, and I'm upset because they're not winning. I mean, scoring. So obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. Big Arsenal fan, if you ask me. And cleared by Arsenal. Good. I'm an Arsenal fan, Daniel. If that wasn't quite obvious, so I'm gonna tell you loud and clear that I'm an Arsenal fan. So you didn't answer me, Daniel and Hannah. Where do you guys see yourselves this season? Where are you gonna end up? And what is the expectation from you as Chelsea fans? Foul against Fulham. Nice. That's the most logical, reasonable answer I've heard from any Chelsea fan so far. And I totally agree with you, Daniel. I totally agree with you. Your defense and goalkeeper is not to that level that gives you that confidence to say you will win something. And that's the most honest opinion any Chelsea fan can give. I mean, you have a very good midfield. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Enzo, Palmer, and Caicedo are really good. And up front, okay, I'll give Pedro and also Neto. You have Gittins. You have good players that can play up front, but when it comes to defense, I don't see those names. The defense, you guys look a little bit flimsy. But at least what I can say also about Chelsea is they sorted out their disciplinary issues. I mean, Maresca didn't attend; he was attending from he had the red card, so he was not on the sidelines, and I started giving notes. Why people are complaining? Yeah, they are average. Look, you have good right back and left back. I rate Reece James. I really rate Reece James highly. I think Reece James and Urian Timber are probably the best right wingers in the league. And Cucurella is not bad. I think Cucurella is good. Oh my god, what's going on here? I think Cucurella is doing also good. But when it comes to the center backs and goalkeeper, man, I don't know. That doesn't fill me with confidence if I was a Chelsea fan. Hello, bro. What's up, man? A decent game. Nah, man. This ain't a decent game, bro. I mean, we nicked 1-0. I mean, if we get the 3 points, I'm going to be very happy. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to call this a decent game. I'm not that shameless, I expected better. I don't know if it's because of the international break and the players look like tired or exhausted, especially like Zubimendi, who played both games for Spain. Marino as well played. Gabriel flew from Brazil. Even Martinelli came from Brazil. So all of Arsenal players played for national teams. So I don't know if that's the reason I can say why they're not playing very well, but I shouldn't give any excuses for those players because they are professional football players and they should manage to play, a lot of minutes, a lot of games throughout the season. That's a fair, I would say, a fair expectation from you, Danielle. I mean, if you guys win, 9 minutes added. 9 minutes added. Shit, bro. Yeah, that's a very reasonable expectation to win. And if you do win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, I think that's a very, very good start, because you can from there build momentum. You can snowball and even install the winning mentality into your young players, because none of the players that you have actually won. Barring, I think, Reece James, I think he's the only player who won something with Chelsea. So you need to infuse that winning mentality into your youngsters and team. And same goes for Arsenal. Don't get me wrong. Same goes for us as well. We need to win something, man, even if it's a trophy. Yeah, man, I'm starting to doubt it, but again, I'm not gonna give this excuse, MKM. To be honest, it's a lot of teams have international players playing. So, Daniel, I want to win anything. I will be happy winning. Even a Carabao Cup, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm not that type of fan who say, no, the Carabao Cup is beneath me, or we deserve better or something, man. I'm not that type of person. I'm going to tell you, every trophy counts. Every trophy that goes into the cabinet counts. So for me, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League, they all are trophies for me, and I want to win them all. And I'm so sad and upset about Arteta that even though he had a really good team in the past 3-4 years, that he couldn't manage to get a cup, get a Carabao Cup or get an FA Cup, because I think we are good enough to win those, domestic trophies. But for some reason he didn't, and it's upsetting me, man. Yeah, man, it is, and I think this is his last season. I mean, from what I'm seeing, even behind the scenes, Josh Kroenke's involvement, bringing on Berta, signing the players for long deals such as Saliba. Even now, Saka is going to sign a long deal. David Raya as well is going to sign a long deal. So all of these good players that are considered to be the pillars of our Arsenal right now, they are signing good deals and long-term deals. So I think the team is set for even long-term. Either it's going to be with Arteta or without Arteta. So I'm happy to see some sort of stability when it comes to the players. And even if we don't manage to win with Arteta, I think if we bring any other good manager, he's going to have a very good squad in hand, and maybe 1 or 2 additions will suffice and actually help us win, the league. But yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. 6 years without a trophy is embarrassing, especially if we call ourselves a big club. I mean, it's not acceptable to go half a decade without a trophy. Not a single trophy, It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing, man. But what it is what it is, Yeah, I gotta give him credit for building this team, but if he doesn't get over the line, it's come undone for me. Gyökeres shots! Oh, Martinelli with the follow-up, but save from Leno, man. Save from Leno. Shit. That's a very, very good question, MKM. It's a very, very good question. And personally, if you're going to ask me personally, or you're asking what is actually feasible, personally, I want a player. I want to coach like Diego Simeone. I want to coach like Zinedine Zidane. Those are the managers that I would wish that they sign for Arsenal. But is it reasonable or feasible? I don't know. I really don't know. But a lot of people don't really have an answer to that right now. They will tell you, hey, sack Arteta. But when you ask them, who do you want? They all stutter. They all just sit back and say, I don't know, but I want him sacked. It doesn't mean that I want Arteta to stay. 100%, I don't want him to stay if he doesn't win. But I would say from the way the board is behaving, bringing in Berta, bringing all these, and Josh being involved, I think they will make the right decision, either to sack him or even when they bring a new manager. I think they will make the right choice. I have a strong belief in that. I don't see Arsenal winning league titles this season because I got reason. What is your reason, Daniel? Share it with me. Why do you think Arsenal are not going to win the league this season? And who do you think will win it? I mean, let me know who's your favorite to win the league this season. And Nordgaard comes in instead of Gyökeres. Man, Gyökeres was really bad this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Gyökeres didn't look so good. Look, Crystal Palace manager is not bad, man. Glasner, managed to win an FA Cup with Crystal Palace, who didn't win a trophy in their whole history. So, and keep in mind that Crystal Palace keep losing superstars. I mean, players. I wouldn't say superstars, but really good players. Like Eze. They lost Wilfred Zaha. They lost Ulisse. So they had a lot of players that they sold, and they still continue to perform in the high level. So you got to give credit to this coach Glasner, man. He's really a good one of the good coaches that I rate. And I think if he comes to Arsenal, he would do wonders with Arsenal, to be honest. Man, Daniel, man, I like your opinions, bro. I mean, I think you are a very reasonable person, and to be honest, this is why I have Liverpool as favorites. It's because of Mikel Arteta. I think Mikel Arteta, for the past 3 years, he got second, and we never seen him, get over the line. And it's reasonable for you to, I mean, for you as a rival at least, to say he will not win it. Me personally, as an Arsenal fan, I would say I have my reservations, and I've never seen Arteta win the league, so it's completely fair to say, or to have those doubts at least, that Arteta is not going to win it. It's a very, very fair, I would say, feeling to have as an Arsenal fan, and even as a rival, to say that Arteta's not going to win it because of he didn't win it before. So it's very fair reasoning to say, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you are wrong as well. And I hope we get one more minute, and the game will end. Come on, Arsenal. We're almost there. We're almost going to secure the 3 points. But Daniel, to be honest, I love your takes, bro. Your takes are very reasonable, I think, and I rarely find those reasonable takes from Chelsea fans. What do you want to talk about, man? What? Tell me, man. He's been shit, bro. What do you want me to say? Is that what you want to hear? He's been awful this game. I didn't really see much from him. He missed a lot. So there you go. Whoa! Finally, man. Arsenal won, man. Finally. Let's talk, Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Tell me. You want to hear about Joker? Let me just put the timer off, and let's talk about Gyökeres, man. What about Gyökeres, man? He's been awful, man. He's been completely awful. What do you want me to know? You wanna hear that? He's not been good. He is not being good. That's not what I expected from Gyökeres. I thought that this would be his game. I think this is where he's gonna, break the curse, but unfortunately, he didn't. And yeah, And even his performance, he didn't really look so good. But overall, I'm happy with the 3 points. I'm not gonna sit here and cry. I'm so happy that we're back on top, and now we're putting the pressure on Liverpool. Even Manchester City, they are putting the pressure on Liverpool. So tomorrow is going to be a very, very interesting game between Manchester United and Liverpool in Anfield. Yeah, I did too, Daniel. That's what I predicted as well. I think Liverpool are the favorites this season, and I think Arsenal are second favorites, and City are third. Yes, I think so too. Even though I don't want it to happen, I want Manchester United to win for the first time, man. I never thought to hear myself wanting Manchester United to win, man. They were always my rivals. But in this particular case and in this moment, I'm standing with United. I want them to win because that will help, Arsenal to run even further in terms of point tally and widen the gap between us and Liverpool, because I think they are the strongest team as a reigning champion. And with all these signings, I'm really worried that they click. But we'll see about Liverpool tomorrow. For now, I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled that we won. We got the 3 points. Now we're sitting at top of the table. We're putting the pressure on Liverpool, and that's what we want to do. Always look in front of you, win your games, and don't care about the others. I don't care about what Chelsea does. I don't care about what United does or Liverpool or City. I care about what Arsenal does. And we need to win every single game that we play. If he doesn't win, yes. If he doesn't win the Premier League, if he doesn't win the Champions League, I think he will be gone. I think Josh Kroenke have set those KPIs with these key performances indexes from the beginning of the season, telling him, listen, you have the squad, you've spent the 1 billion, you've got everything you need, and now is the time for you to deliver. 3 years in a row that you're getting second. The only way to improve from second is being first. So I think the time is up for Arteta. And you know what? You're being shameless, man. World Cup. Enjoy that World Cup, man. Enjoy, even though I don't consider it as a World Cup, and I have my opinion on why. But thank you for tuning in, Daniel. Hit the like button, subscribe, guys, to the channel. And it's been a blessed day. Arsenal won. I'm so happy. Thank you all for tuning in, and stay safe. And I'll see you, inshallah, next. It's going to be tomorrow, probably, the AAR show, which is the after action review. We're going to be talking about the top 6 teams results. We're going to break it down tactically. We're going to talk about the results, the stats, and how the league looks like after the top 6 teams played, and how does the next fixture look like. And on that note, I want to say thank you very much. Take care.